who's going to play him. This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on thedougstewartshow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir.
Squad.
The #1 cheap rocket jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli on.
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with Let's go give it to you. Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. 1985. A little bonus stew for you, man. Thank you so much for joining your folk. I really do appreciate it. Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor and hit the like button. Hit the like button on Spreaker.com under the show, the little heart button. Please click on that for your boy. I really would appreciate it. Pass the word, help the promotion of the Doug Stewart Show. We're brought to you by footballsportsapp.com, the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game, make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. When the release date of the app happens, I will let you know. That's when we're going to commence to having our football parties on Sunday. We'll explain later. But once it happens, I will let you know. You can also be part of this new exciting technology, man, with United Games and make money. If you'd like to become an affiliate, not email me on that short form at the bottom of the website at footballsportsapp.com with United Games. Mention TDSS and we'll get you some information. It's $30 to become an affiliate, and once again, you make money by spreading the word. Footballsportsapp.com and United Games. So tonight, and I'm going to get to some of your chat here in a second. Tonight, man, is one of those nights where I really reflect about how much I love football. Wow. I am in love with football. You know how I always talk about, man, let me tell you a little story. You know how I always talk about, I can't remember something that happened a week ago. I can't remember something that happened a year ago or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. I think that I'm suffering from a little bit of that CT. It's funny, man. I can see myself right now. I remember the day that I decided I wanted to play football and that I loved the game. My Uncle Lenny, and for people in my hometown listening right now, they might know my Uncle Lenny. My Uncle Lenny played for the Moncks Corner Scorpions, okay? And this was 1976 because my first year was 1977. He played for the Moncks Corner Scorpions at the time. Their colors were red and white, okay? So they had red helmets, they had red jerseys, and white numbers. He wore number 33 in honor of the great Tony Dorsett, I believe. And he was a bad man. All right, played running back. And this is my dad's brother. My dad and my uncle had like a 20-year gap. Like my grandparents had my Uncle Lenny when they were up in age. So anyway, we're out there. I can remember standing at the fence over there at the middle school in my hometown where they played the football games at. I can remember standing at the fence watching my Uncle Lenny and my dad. At some point in that game, I looked up at my dad. He's like, I want to play football too. I'm telling you, this is a true story. This is a true story. I swear to you, I'm not embellishing about this at all. I remember the day. Me and my dad were standing at the fence, and I told him I want to play football too. That was 1976. I have a love affair with football. Obviously can't play the game, hadn't played a game in a long, long time. But when I got a Thursday night, and I can turn on the TV, man, and I can watch a great matchup of two undefeated teams, a team that has the Heisman Trophy, or did have the Heisman Trophy front runner, and the team that plays in my backyard, ATL, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the home state Clemson Tigers. And then I can flip back and forth if I wanted to and watch the Patriots take on the Houston Texans. J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney going up against the rookie quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. I mean, it just don't get better than that, man. It just don't get better than that. Praise his holy name for football. Yes. Better than it has to be. That was one of those beer company commercials, I think. It's better than it has to be. My gosh. I mean, this is one of them times when it's great to be an American. We get to watch two great football games tonight, man. I'm going to watch the Georgia Tech-Clemson game until it gets out of control, which I got a feeling that Clemson's going to really try to make a statement tonight. But it is in Georgia Tech. Bobby Dodd, under the lights, Thursday night. Georgia Tech really has had some success. Didn't they beat Florida State last year? Thursday night, the game that I was actually at with the last-second touchdown, the pickoff return for a touchdown. I think that was a Thursday night. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was a Saturday night. But in any regard, Georgia Tech, I don't know what the connection is, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Georgia Tech has always been featured on Thursday night since I can remember them, having these Thursday night games on ESPN. And I think part of the reason is maybe there's somebody in administration at Georgia Tech that's making this happen. But I think the real reason is because it's just a beautiful, beautiful scene to watch Georgia Tech on Thursday night, primetime TV, downtown Atlanta, with the ambiance of the city, the backdrop of the city, with the skyscraper buildings and everything. If you didn't know, Georgia Tech plays downtown, one of the only college programs that has this type of setup. Like, literally, it's downtown. Like, the surrounding buildings are all skyscrapers, and, it's crazy. And so it's a real good look on TV, man, and I think they highlight that. The Ramblin' Wreck, that big, old jalopy that they roll out there. And it's good. It's early in the year. They're 2-0. Clemson's 2-0. This should be good tonight, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yes, sir. I can't wait. Yeah. From Rel, the intern, Scott, in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Crazy things happen on Thursday night. Trump. That's funny. For Brian Hill, yes, Doug, didn't pick us. We got a chance. Nah, I'm not picking y'all. Clearly, I'm not picking Tech tonight because I feel like Clemson's going to play in the national championship. So I want all good things to happen to Georgia Tech unless they're playing a team from my home state that's got a real chance of winning a national championship. Georgia Tech doesn't have a chance of winning a national championship. I'm sorry. I know my brother might be listening right now. He's mad. He think I should be all Georgia Tech and just disregard Clemson and Carolina and all of those teams. No. I mean, I love Tech now. I root for Tech in any other circumstance. But when they play Clemson and Carolina, they don't really play Carolina. They don't really play the Gamecocks. But when they play Clemson, man, I'm kind of neutral. Put it like that. I'm kind of neutral. From Rel, the intern, Scott, I would catch a headache if I had to read the same book twice, unless it's the Bible. All right, what are they talking about? From Brian Hill, high schools don't run this offense no more, Grego. There's a couple of programs that run this triple option thing that Paul Johnson does at Georgia Tech. And that's where he actually goes and recruits because he can't get 5-star players to come and play under this mess. So he has to kind of try to find those programs that run this offense. He tried to plug people in that can fill those skill positions, man. So, I mean, he got a system. It's been successful. Paul Johnson's been around forever. From Low Country Ken, the ACC started the whole Thursday night football, didn't they? They might have. I don't know the backstory on that. From Andre Elam, Georgia State will be playing downtown in the near future. Sluggo School, that's right. They made a deal to take over Georgia State, the Panthers, who actually came very close to beating Wisconsin last weekend. They made a deal to buy Old Turner Field, where the Braves play, which the Braves are moving north a little bit to Cobb County, Georgia. And so Georgia State's actually getting that land. I imagine maybe they're going to tear it down because I don't know. Maybe I don't know the plans. Are they going to tear it down and build a stadium, or are they going to just build right there? So yeah, Georgia State. It's just not a good look for Georgia State. They've been playing since they had football. They've been playing at the Georgia Dome, where the Atlanta Falcons play, and there's too many seats in there. They don't have a big enough program to make it look, filled. I've been to a couple of Georgia State games. It's just not a good look when you got 5,000 fans and you got 70,000 seats. So they're going to be moving into a new stadium here in the next couple of years at where Turner Field is right now. One or two more messages in the chat room before we get out of here. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Cornelia Small, the winner of the contest last week. He says, how Doug have Vanity as one of the sexiest women of the 80s, but don't have The Last Dragon as one of the top movies. The movies that I read, they aren't what I think are the top movies. They're the top box office movies that I read on Throwback Thursday, brother. Let's see. From what do we got here? One more message, and then we getting the hell out of here. From Sidney Jackson, I'm not a fan of the overly emotional, dramatic movies. I watched Losing Isaiah once and never watched that ish again. Yeah, I guess I'm the same way. I don't watch overly dramatic movies. That's the exact way to put it. I'm not a mushy person like that. I'm not saying that that's a bad or good thing, but I'm just not, I don't want to see that type of movie. I'd rather watch an action flick. I'd rather watch a kung fu movie than I watch a damn overly dramatic movie. That's just me. Doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. That's just me. One more message from Uncle Mike. My favorite line was, well, 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 the dead has arisen. What was that, a line from The Color Purple? One more from Rough Buff. Grego, light, bright, damn near white. Any ass never seen Nino Brown. Talking about excerpts from the movie. All right, so it looks like that at the time we came into this segment, we did not have a winner for the contest today for the $100. So we'll continue to check it. We'll continue to check it, and we'll take the 50th tweet. The 50th tweet where you tweet out the answer to the trivia question, who is the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers right now that wears jersey number 7? You put that along with hashtag the answer is, then you put hashtag the answer, which I just asked the question, and I listened to all one word, one link, TDSS on Spreaker.com, and you should too. Hopefully we'll have a winner tomorrow. Let's get out of here. Yes, sir. 3 hours like it ain't nothing.
You gonna eat your beans
yes, sir.
And cornbread?
Yes, sir.
Yes. It's your grown man Gator.
Yeah.
P-I-N-C.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show, the realest sports and guy talk show in America. Once again, we are coming with 3 hours every day, Monday through Friday, very, very soon. Yes. Thank you, Stewies. Thank you. Shouts out to my producers. Thank you, studio audience. Thank you. I never thank the studio audience. Y'all do a great job. Shouts out to my producers, Dwayne Vassan, Gerald Oliveri, my engineers, My producers, Poe Politicking and